If you want to learn how to create a high-ranking, SEO-friendly blog website and make money through Google AdSense and affiliate marketing, then make sure you watch the complete tutorial. Because today in this video, I'll show you how you can do exactly that. Now, first of all, you can see this is the website that we'll be creating. Very first thing that you will see that we have integrated Google AdSense in this website. You can see at the bottom Google Ads running. You can see over here it says Ads by Google. At top also Google Ads running. So in this video, I'll show you how you can create a blog website and how you can create high quality SEO friendly blog post so that you can easily get accepted by Google AdSense. If you scroll down, you can see the design of the website is very simple, very neat and beautiful. You can also minimize this Google AdSense, by the way. If you scroll down, you can see this is how your website looks like. Now, one more thing, we'll be using only free resources to create this website. We'll be using a free theme, free page builder, and only free resources to design and create this website. Now, if I open a single blog post, as you can see, again, some Google ad will run. So I can come over here, I can cut this thing when I try to open a single blog post. And once I close that Google ad, then I can see this thing, I can see my blog post. Now, basically these days, creating a blog website is really easy and there is nothing special about it. The main part of any successful blog is knowing how to write a blog post, then how to do proper SEO of the blog post to make sure that your blog ranks higher in Google and Bing search results, which we'll be learning in today's video. Now, if I scroll down, you can see this is how the single blog post looks like. And if you see at top, if you see this icon, this green icon over here, we'll be using Yoast SEO to optimize our blog post. And you can see I've achieved green, which is very good. Basically, we have achieved very good ranking for SEO score and also readability score. So I'll explain you how you can improve your SEO score and how you can integrate and improve your readability score as well. And again, I'll also explain you how you can display these kind of article in between article ads. This is also a Google AdSense. I'll explain you how to do that thing. Now, to display these kind of ads in between article, most of the times it requires a premium paid plugin. But in this video, I'll explain you how you can do it for absolutely free. Then if you scroll down, you can see a few more things. We'll see how to use images, how to do SEO for images as well. There is a different media SEO is a totally different thing. Blog post SEO is a different thing. Media SEO is a different thing. I'll explain you and show you both the options, both the things. Then if you scroll down again in between some ads, then I'll also explain you how you can create these kind of call to action newsletter thing. So we'll also see how to do email marketing in this video. So in between your articles, you can create these kind of sections. And in this section, if somebody wants to subscribe to your newsletter or subscribe to your email marketing list, they can click on this subscribe now button and they will see this pop-up. We'll also see how to create this pop-up, these kind of pop-ups for absolutely free. Your customer or your visitor can simply enter their email address and click on receive your email marketing or receive newsletter, whatever, and they will automatically be added to your newsletter list, to your email marketing list. Then we'll see how to properly choose the right title, right headings, when to use what, how to use internal and external links, how to improve your readability score and so on. Then how to conclude the article. Again, I'm saying main part, my main aim in this video is to show you how to write a blog post. What is the concept behind that? How to choose a paragraph, how long or how short your paragraph should be. These are the things that will be mostly focused on. With that, we'll also see how to create different pages, like how you can create your blog archive page, how you can create your about page. So this is your about page. You can see how you can create your contact page and so on. Okay. So basically we'll be creating a complete website. Everything will be included. You can also make this website light mode and dark mode. So you have this simple button. Once you click on that button, this website will now be converted into light mode and dark mode. If somebody wants to search for any article, if some visitor wants to search for WordPress, they search for WordPress and you can see we have 2 articles on WordPress. Then I'll also explain you how you can create this button. When somebody clicks on this button, they again see this pop-up. Now I've kept this website very simple, but if you want to do some more changes in this website, for example, if you want to add a slider like this one, I'll show you how you can do that thing. Similarly, if you want to add a few more sections, like if you want to add this kind of section, then I'll explain you how you can create this kind of section as well. And with that, we'll also see how to do free email marketing, how you can improve your email marketing skills. Then we'll also see how to do free affiliate marketing, how you can use affiliate links to make some extra money. And after that, I'll explain you how to do promotion on social media platforms. And this website is also 100% mobile and tablet friendly. If you open this website in your mobile phone, you can see this is how it will look like. So this is 100% mobile and tablet friendly. Your logo comes over here, and after that your menu automatically becomes like this. If you open a single blog post, this is how it looks like. Okay, and you can see ads also, everything is adjusted according to the device size. If you open this in a tablet, for example, let's open this in iPad Pro, or not in iPad Pro, let's open in iPad Air. Okay, so you can see this is how it will look in an iPad, basically in a tablet. So this website is 100% mobile and tablet friendly. Okay guys, so this was a very short demo of the website that we'll be creating in this video. I hope you guys like the demo website. Now if you like this demo website, and if you want to create this website, and if you want to learn everything about blogging, SEO, email marketing, affiliate marketing, social promotion, make sure you watch the complete tutorial. And before you proceed further, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notifications. Now if you like this video, give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comments section below. Now let's start creating this website. Now to create any kind of website, whether it's an e-commerce website, a professional blog, business website, membership website, any kind of website, we need two basic things: a domain name and a hosting account. A domain name is simply the name or the URL of your website. For example, blogdude.com, youtube.com, google.com, these things are different domain names. So we'll also have to register a domain name on the internet, so that whenever someone wants to visit your website, they can simply type in this domain name in the browser URL bar and they can land on your website. Second, and the most important thing, is your website's hosting. Hosting is basically a server or a computer wherein your entire website is saved. So if you see this website from top to bottom, all the different blog posts, all the different media files, this entire website database is saved in a server, and that server is running 24/7. So that whenever someone wants to visit your website from any particular country at any given time, they can always see your website, because your server is always up and running, your website is always live. Now hosting is the most important thing about your website, because everything related to your website is directly or indirectly dependent on your hosting. So your website speed, your website's performance, the user experience on your website's security, and even your website's ranking in Google and Bing search results is totally dependent on your hosting. So if you select a good and reliable hosting, everything will be positive on your website. Your website will load very fast. The user experience on your website will be very good. With that, for anybody to attack or hack your website, it will be almost impossible. And most importantly, your blogs will rank higher in Google and Bing search results. And obviously, in contrast to that, if you select a cheap and crappy hosting, everything will be opposite of that. Now there are literally thousands of different hosting providers available in the market, but unfortunately only a handful of them are really good enough to consider. But you don't have to worry about that. You can simply do one thing: open a new tab and type in blogdude.com/hostinger. In fact, you don't even have to type in this thing. This link is also given to you in the video description below. So if you want, you can simply click on that link and you should be redirected to this page. Now this is the hosting that we'll be using. Because we'll be using WordPress to build our website, we want a hosting that is specially crafted for WordPress websites. So that is the reason why we are using managed WordPress hosting instead of regular web hosting. Now if you scroll down, you can see this is one of the most affordable, cheapest option, cheapest in terms of price, but the quality that you get, the speed and performance, the support you get is really amazing. If you scroll down, you can see they have a very positive rating and review on Trustpilot. Then after that, if you scroll and you can see they have multiple plans over here. The one which I recommend is this one, the most basic one, the most affordable one, premium hosting plan, which starts at just $3 per month. You can see with this website, you can create 10 different websites. So today you're creating this website, this blog. Tomorrow, if you want to create maybe another e-commerce website or maybe another blog for some other niche, you don't have to purchase a new hosting. You can host up to 10 websites in one single plan. With that, we get 25 GBs of SSD storage, which is more than enough for 10, 20, 30, 40 different websites. You get free domain name. You don't even have to purchase your domain name. Domain name is also free. We get automatic website migration, SSL certificate. And because we are using WordPress server, we are using WordPress hosting, a lot of WordPress related features. Most importantly, WP CLI and WordPress acceleration to improve your website speed. So this is the hosting plan that I recommend, most affordable hosting plan. Just select this premium plan and click on this choose plan button. In the next step, you'll have to select how long do you want to purchase this hosting for. So you can see by default 48 months is selected, which is 4 years. So this is, if you select 4 years, if you want to purchase for 4 years, you'll get the most discount. And for 4 complete years of hosting, you just have to pay $140. In fact, if you enter my coupon code, if you click on have a coupon code and enter this code NAYYAR, NAYYAR, click on apply, you can see now you'll get additional 10% discount. So now you just have to pay $130 for 4 complete years of hosting. If you compare it with some other hostings, you have to pay like $130, $140 just for 1 year of hosting. But here you're getting 4 years of hosting for $130. If you want, you can purchase 1 year as well, which you have to pay just $32, $33. 2 years hosting is just $60, $70, $64 actually. So this is very affordable. Make sure you use this coupon NAYYAR so that you get 10% additional discount. Now whatever option or however long you want to purchase this hosting for, select that and click on continue. Then in the next step, enter your email address and choose a password. So enter the email and password for your Hostinger account so that whenever you want to log in back to your Hostinger account, you will have to enter this email and password. So make sure you remember this email and password. Then click on next and you will see the final step, which is this one. You'll have to enter your details. So let me very quickly do that. Right, so once you enter your details, after that you can simply click on continue, and now you can select any payment method that you want to make payment through. So just $60, $70, and you can make payment through credit card, debit card, PayPal, Google Pay, Alipay. If you're watching this video from India, then you can also make payment through UPI, net banking, and so on. So whatever payment method you want, you can use that. Enter your payment details, and after that click on submit payment button. Now once you click on that button and once your payment is successful, you will see this page. They will ask you who you're creating this website for. So I'll select the first option. I'm creating it for myself. So I'll select this option, first option. And at the bottom right corner, you'll see the next button. Simply click on that button. Then in the next step, they will ask you, do you want to create a new website or migrate an existing website? We obviously want to create a new website. So again, I'll select the first option and click on the next button at the bottom right corner. Then they will ask you to enter or create login details for your WordPress website. So the website that you will be creating, if you want to log into the backend of the website, this is the email and password that you have to enter. So enter that email and password and again click on next. Then they will ask you what type of website you want to create: online store, blog, portfolio, business and services, other. You can select blog in this case and click on next again. Then they will recommend you few pre-built website designs and themes. We don't need any one of these because we'll be using a different free theme. So this time click on this button, create a blank website. Then after that, they will recommend you few plugins. We don't need them. So click on this skip button. Now over here, enter whatever domain name you want to register. So for example, if I want to register nayyarshake.in, I'll type in nayyarshake. And you can see you get so many different options: nayyarshake.in, .me, .pw, .fun. Whatever domain name extension you want, you can select that. So I want to register this domain, nayyarshake.in. I'll select this. And as you can see, it is free for first year because, as I said you earlier, our first domain name is free. So select that domain and click on next. Now, because we are selecting a new domain name, we have to register this domain. And to register this domain, you have to enter your details. So simply enter your details and click on this complete registration button. Once your domain registration is completed, you will see this option. You have to select your data center location. Because I'm from India, for me, India data center location is selected. If you're watching this video from USA, some data center location nearest to you, whatever data center location is nearest to you, that will be selected. I would recommend you to leave it as it is. If you want, you can change it. Or if you want, as I said earlier, I would recommend you to just leave it as it is. And finally, click on this next button again. Now, once you do that, a new process will start for you. Basically, what is happening right now is WordPress is getting installed on this new domain name. This is a very small process, hardly takes around 2 to 3 minutes. So let's wait. Alright, so as you can see, this is 100% completed. Now you can see this domain nayyarshake.in, and after that you will see this button, admin panel button. Simply click on this admin panel button. Now once you click on that button, it will open a new tab for you and you'll automatically be redirected to your WordPress website. Now this is how it will look like. Now what you have to do is click on this dashboard link at the left hand side. Now this page that you see on your screen is your dashboard page. This is the most important page of your website because you will be controlling your entire website from this page. So whether you want to write a new blog post, manage your blog post, manage users, contact forms, everything will basically be done from this page. And whenever you want to log into this page, you simply have to enter your website name. After that, put in /wp-admin, you'll land on your dashboard page. Now, whenever we install WordPress on a new domain name, there are a few basic things that we have to understand and there are a few basic settings that we have to do. First of all, on your dashboard page, you will see all these widgets. These are not really useful. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of all these widgets. So you can click on the screen option at top and untick everything from here. Okay, so these widgets will be gone. Then at the left hand side, you will see next option is your post option. Click on that. You can see one dummy blog post is already created for you. Hello world. Later on in the video, we'll delete this blog post and we'll create our own custom blog post. Then we have the media option. Now in this option, you will see all the different media files that you're using on your website. Then we have the pages option, which obviously will be used to create different pages like your blog archive page, your about page, contact page, home page, and so on. Then we have the comments option. Now, whenever somebody leaves any comment on your blog post, you will see those comments from here. If you want to approve them, unapprove them, if you want, you can even reply them from here. Or if it is a spam comment, you can mark it spam and delete it. The next option is your appearance option. Click on that. Under appearance, you will see few themes will be installed for you. And one of those themes is automatically activated. So in this case, 2024 theme is activated. Now, if you open your website in a new tab, you will see this is how it looks like. Now this design, this appearance of your website is because of this theme, 2024 theme. Now if you go ahead and activate some other theme, for example, let's activate this 2022 theme. Click on this activate button. Again, if you come back to this website and refresh it, you will see your website design is again changed. So this is basically what a theme does. Theme changes the style and appearance of your website. We don't want to use any one of these themes. We'll be using a very different theme specially crafted for blog website. So for now, you can delete all the extra themes. You can click on them. You can click on this delete button at the bottom. There has to be one theme always activated. So for now, you can leave any theme activated and later on we'll delete this theme and install a new theme. Then at the left hand side, we have plugins. Now what is a plugin? A plugin is kind of a software or an add-on that will add some extra features and functionalities to your WordPress website. For example, if you see this plugin over here, Lightspeed Cache. This plugin is a caching plugin, which basically, in simple words, this will improve your website speed and performance. So if you want to create, for example, a contact form, you just cannot create a contact form like this. You have to use a plugin. That plugin will help you to create a contact form like this. Okay, so that is what a plugin does. Then at the left hand side, you will see settings. Click on that. First, we have our general settings. So under general setting, you have to give your website some name, site title. So by default, it will be written like blog. I'll change this site title to blog dude, okay, which is my blog's name. If you want, you can change it to some other name. Basically enter your brand name, your company name, the name of the website. And in tagline, you can describe your website in few words. So here I've just typed in best WordPress resources review website. So this basically describes my website. So in this website, maybe in this blog that I'm going to create, I'll be reviewing different WordPress resources, which is different themes and plugins. So you can type in something like this, and these also work as different keywords. These are also very useful, very helpful for SEO purposes. Then after that, you can enter your site icon. Now, if you open the demo website, if you see the demo website, if I show you this thing, you can see at top of this tab, you have this icon over here. So this is your site icon. If I open my website, if I show you my website that we are creating right now, the current website, you will see at top of your tab, it is just the regular icon. We have not yet set any icon. So if you want to set a site icon, you can upload that icon over here. By the way, there is a link given to you in the video description below. If you click on that link, you will be redirected to my website. Now, whenever I create a YouTube tutorial, I always create a blog post related to that. So for the previous tutorial, you can see how to create a rental and booking site like Oyo Rooms. I created this tutorial. I created this article. Basically, I created this blog. So you will also be redirected to a similar page. And at the bottom, you will see download free images. You can click on this download button, blue download button. And after that, you will download a zip file. Once you unzip that file, you will get all these files. Now these are simple images that I've given you. You can use these images for dummy purposes. So this has your website name, this has your logo, this has your favicon, and so on. So it also has your site icon. So if you want to upload your site icon, or if you want to use that site icon, you can use it. So what I'll do is I'll simply click on choose a site icon, select file, and upload that file. So here, as you can see, this is the favicon. I'll select this, open it, click on set site icon. You can also see the example over here. This is how this is where it will display. Then after that, you can also tick mark anyone can register, so that customers or your visitors can register on your website and they can post a comment. Okay, so you can tick mark this thing. Then you can select your time zone. So wherever you're from, I'm from India. So in India, we use the Kolkata time zone. If you want to change this thing, you can change it based on your location and click on save changes. Now under settings, click on permalinks and make sure post name permalink structure is selected. If some other permalink structure is selected for you, like month and name is selected for you, you can simply tick mark post name and click on save changes. Now again, come back to your dashboard. Now with this, all the basic settings related to our WordPress website is now completed. Now before we proceed further, let me show you a few more things. If you again come back to this website, basically whenever you want to go to your hosting account, you have to enter this link, hpanel.hostinger.com. Okay, so this is the control panel basically for your hosting account, for your Hostinger account. Now at the left hand side, if you click on websites, you will see all the websites that you have created using this hosting account, using this Hostinger account. Now, as I said you earlier while purchasing the hosting, that in future, if you want to add more websites, 10, 20, 30 different websites, you don't have to purchase a new hosting. You can create those websites. You can add multiple websites in one hosting. So let me show you. If you want to, today we are creating our first website. Tomorrow, if you want to create maybe another website, if you want to add another website in this list, how you'll do that. And with that, I also want to show you one more thing. If you want to use an external domain name, for example, many people, what they do is they already have domain names registered on GoDaddy, Namecheap, those kind of website. So if you already have a domain name registered on GoDaddy, Namecheap, or any other website, and maybe if you want to use that domain name with this Hostinger account, let me show you both the options, how you can do it. So first of all, to add a new website, you click on this button, add website, you select WordPress. And again, you will see a similar setup that we have seen previously. You have to enter your email and password for your WordPress account. Click on next. What type of website you're creating, you can select that, click on next. Then if you want to use any pre-built themes, don't want to use, so click on create a blank site. They will recommend you a few plugins, don't want to use, click on skip. Now it's time for domain name. Now whatever new domain name you want to purchase, you can type in that domain name. And as I said you earlier, if you already have a domain name registered and if you want to use that domain name, let me show you how you can do that. So if I go to GoDaddy, for example, you can see on my GoDaddy account, I have several domain names. Maybe if I want to use this domain, fahem.in with Hostinger. So what I'll do is I'll simply type in this domain name over here. It will obviously tell me that this is already registered, but I'll still select it, registered at another provider. Okay, so it says when using a domain that's registered elsewhere, you'll need to manually connect it to your website. We'll see how to do it. For now, just click on next. Again, same thing, WordPress is getting installed on this new domain, fahem.in, or whatever domain name you have entered. Now you can see this is also completed. Here it says you have your domain name fahem.in. But now if you try to click on admin panel, you're not able to do this. It says this feature is not available if domain is not pointing to Hostinger. So let's see how we can point our domain to Hostinger. For that, you have to click on see details. So whatever plan you're using, it will tell you premium plan or whatever plan you're using. Under that, you will see details. Click on that. And here it will tell you, or it will show you your Hostinger name servers. Just copy your name server number 1. Okay, just this much. Okay, ns1.dnsparking.com, this much. Come back to your GoDaddy account or Namecheap, whatever domain name registrar you're using, go to that account and click on DNS. Every single domain name registrar has this thing DNS, which stands for domain name server. Click on that and search for name servers, which is over here. You can see name servers. Click on that. Now click on change name servers and select this option. I'll use my own name server, and under line 1, paste in this name server. Then copy your name server number 2, only this much, ns2.dnsparking.com, and paste it under name server line 2 and click on save. Now once you click on save, it can take up to 24 to 48 hours to link your domain name with Hostinger. So you can wait till that time, and once your domain is connected, once you go to that domain and it shows something like this, which means that your domain is connected, after that you can follow my steps. Now let's do one thing, let's install all the required themes and plugins. So first of all, we'll start with the free theme that we need to change the design of the website and make it beautiful like this one. Now first of all, when it comes to themes, many people use multi-purpose theme, like they just search for the most popular theme on WordPress or something like that, and they use that theme, and that theme might not be made mainly for blog. Maybe that is a multi-purpose theme, it is used for e-commerce also, for blog also, for membership website also. So that is not the theme that you should be using. We want to use a theme that is only made for blog website, so that everything on that theme is SEO optimized and the design also looks good, and it is a very light theme. If you use a multi-purpose theme, some multi-purpose free themes are very heavy because they have multi-purpose, they have multiple things, they have a lot of designing, and they have a lot of coding in them. We want to use a simple lightweight theme which is made and which is used only for blogging. So let's install a theme like that. So click on appearance at the left hand side and click on add new theme. Now, as I said you earlier, if you search for themes, so many different, like thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of different themes will be available. Now, what you have to do, you have to search for blog lamp. Okay, this is the theme that we'll be using. You can see this is the theme. Click on this install now button. Once this theme is installed, you can activate this theme. So once it is installed, this button will convert into an activate button. You can see now it says installed. You can click on this activate button, and this theme will be activated for you. Once it is activated, it will recommend you this plugin Hesto Core. This is the core plugin which adds all the customization features with this theme. So click on this install now button and click on install and activate. This will install and activate this Hesto Core plugin for you. Now once it is activated, this page will reload and you can see plugin activated. If you again come back to your website and refresh it, you can see your website has already started to look very similar to the demo website. We have this thing, we have everything over here. We just need to design it a little bit more. But you can see the design, all these things, all the light mode, dark mode feature, this button, everything is already working for you. Okay, so half the work is automatically and already done. Again, come back to your dashboard. Now let's install a few plugins. So I'll click on this plugins option. To install a new plugin, you click on this button, add new plugin. First plugin that we need is an SEO plugin. So if you search for SEO, by the way, there are many different popular SEO plugins. Yoast SEO is the most popular one. We have Rank Math SEO, All-in-One SEO. I have multiple videos in which I have used Rank Math SEO. So if you want to use Rank Math, you can watch those videos. In this video, we'll be using the most popular. You can see 10 million plus active installations. This is the most popular SEO plugin. So this is the one that we'll be using, Yoast SEO. Click on this install button to install this plugin. Once it is installed, click on this activate button and we can do a quick setup of this plugin. Now you can see here it says your site is already easier to find for search engines. Again, as I said earlier, this is the importance of a theme. Because our theme is SEO optimized, you don't have to do a lot of extra settings. But if you see the second option, if you want to still do first time configuration, you can click on this button, start first time configuration. And after that, they will ask you a few things over here. For example, SEO data optimization, you can click on start SEO data optimization, click on continue. We don't have any data, by the way, but still you can click on continue. What does your site represent, an organization or a person? You can select that. What is the name of the website, organization name? You can upload your website logo. Okay, if you have already created a logo, you can upload it from here. If you don't have a logo yet, you can do one thing. Later on, you can come to this setting. And how you'll come to this setting? At the left hand side, you have Yoast SEO. Under that, if you click on general, let me show you. You'll see this thing. And if you click on first time configuration, click on continue. And here you have your site representation. And you can upload your organization logo. So I have a logo which I've given you again in the media folder. And this is the one. I'll simply upload this logo. Click on select. Okay, click on save and continue. Then after that, you can upload your social profiles. You can upload your social links. I'll just enter my website name for now and click on save and continue. Okay, we'll have to enter the Twitter link. Okay, so let me copy and paste in the Twitter or X link. Click on save and continue. You can add more social profile links. Then after that, you can select no, I don't want to share my site or data. Click on save and continue. And if basically your configuration is now finished. We have a lot of more settings to do with Yoast SEO, which we'll do later on. For now, click on plugins. Let's install few more plugins. Now we need another plugin. This plugin Yoast SEO was obviously to do SEO settings, okay, for our website. Another plugin that we need if I open a single blog post. Now let me actually do one thing. In fact, before that, let me do one thing. Let me block all the Google ads on this website, because this will, keep on disturbing me. So I'll pause them for now, and later on we'll again run it. So you'll see this is table of content, which is very important. Okay, for SEO purposes, very important. So you might have seen almost every website these days uses table of content. So we need a plugin for this. So if you search for table of content, click on add new plugin. And if you just search for table, by the way, you'll get that plugin. Search for table. And there will be some plugins to create like table press or something, but we want to use this one, easy tables of contents by magazine 3. Okay, install this plugin. Again, another very popular theme, more than 500,000 active installations. This line basically means more than 500,000 websites are currently using this plugin on their website. So this is how popular this plugin is. Now click on activate. Now once you click on activate, you might see this thing. Just click on no thanks. I'll stick with the free version. Under support and auto insert, untick pages. We just want this thing on post. Okay, so untick pages under support, and also untick pages under auto insert. So we just want it under post. Okay, and we don't want to, let me just scroll down and come to this section. We don't want to include heading 6, heading 5, heading 4. We just want to include heading 1, 2, 3. I'll explain you about these things again later on when we start creating our blog post. For now, under headings, just type in or just tick mark heading 1, 2, and 3. Then at the bottom, click on save changes. Let's again install another plugin. Come back to plugins, add new plugin. Next plugin that we need is SVG plugin. SVG is basically a file format which is very popular these days. So if you want to upload SVG files on your website or WebP files on your website, you'll need these plugins. So there are two very popular plugins, SVG support and safe SVG. Both are good. Whichever you want to use between these two, you can use it. I'll simply use the first result, SVG support. So you click on install. Once installed, you can click on activate again. Now click on add new plugin. Let's add another plugin. Now we need to install a plugin. We need to search for a plugin called WP Forms. This plugin will be used to create forms. Obviously it says WordPress Forms, WP Forms. This is the plugin WP Forms by WP Forms. So if you see the contact page that we have created, this form is created using this plugin. If you want to use some other plugin, obviously you can do that. But this is the supported plugin. So this is the one that I recommend. Again, activate WP Forms as well. Now finally, one more plugin. Click on add new plugin and search for MC4WP. Okay, MC4WP. And you will see the first result, MC4WP, which basically stands for MailChimp for WordPress. Now this is your newsletter plugin. So these kind of newsletter, if you see in the sidebar, I've created this simple newsletter, one-line newsletter. Also in the footer, I've created this newsletter. So these newsletters are created using this plugin, MC4WP. Click on activate. Then another plugin that we need is to create these pop-ups. As I have explained you, if you want to create these kind of pop-ups, then we need a plugin called Hustle Pop-up Builder. Just search for Hustle and you will see this thing, Hustle Pop-up Builder, Hustle Email Marketing, Lead Generation, Opt-in and Pop-ups. Click on install now. Again, once it is done, click on activate and activate this plugin. So these are the plugins that we all need and we require. Now let's do one thing. Let's click on post at the left hand side. Delete this hello world. So click on this trash. And now let's create our first blog post. To do that, click on this add new post button. You will see some options like this. Cut it, close this thing. Alright, so very first thing, whenever you create a blog post, let me again come back to this website, go to this homepage. I'll give you an example for this blog post. First of all, you have to choose a title. Now, whatever title you want to select, make sure it is a catchy title. It's not just a regular title. Okay. And make sure it contains the main keyword of whatever the blog is about. So in this example, this is the blog post that we'll be seeing as an example. Do's and don'ts when choosing a WordPress theme. So in this example, in this article, basically I've explained what is the importance of selecting the right theme. We have to consider the purpose of this theme. Just now I've explained you while selecting the blog lamp theme. In this example or in this tutorial also, I've explained the same thing, that you should be selecting a theme that is best suited for your website and your needs. And the main keyword that I've set for this entire blog post is this thing, WordPress theme. And you can have any other title, do's and don'ts when choosing a WordPress theme, or how to choose the right WordPress theme. Anything could be a title. Just make sure you select a catchy title, right title. So I'll just copy and paste in the title. Now once we start creating the blog post, in fact we have started creating the blog post, I'll also show you how you can use ChatGPT to help you. Now we don't want to do that stupid thing, just copying and pasting everything from ChatGPT. That is not recommended. You can obviously use ChatGPT, there is no problem at all, but don't copy entire thing and paste it over here. I'll explain you how to use ChatGPT without getting caught, because Google does not very much like automated content. Google wants you, if you want to get your website approved by AdSense, and if you want your blog post to rank higher, it should be an organic content. Okay, but it does not mean that you have to type everything from yourself. You can use ChatGPT. I'll explain you how to use the combination of both. Now in this case, for example, let's actually start using that example. So if you wanted to select some other title for this, let's see how we can use ChatGPT for that. So I'll come to chatgpt.com and I'll type in this thing. I'll first of all copy the title and I'll type in over here. Alright, so here as you can see, this is what I've typed. Do's and don'ts when choosing the WordPress theme. This is the topic of my blog post. Please suggest some SEO friendly titles for the topic. Use the focus keyword WordPress theme in the title. So let me explain you what we have done over here. I've done one thing, that I have just given ChatGPT the topic which I'll be covering in this blog post. I want it to suggest me some SEO friendly. You can see this is very important. Make sure you always type SEO friendly so that it knows, ChatGPT knows what to recommend. Okay, so I am asking them to recommend some SEO friendly titles for this topic. And with that, I'm also telling ChatGPT to use the focus keyword WordPress theme. This is going to be my main keyword of this blog post. Okay, so I'm telling it to use the focus keyword WordPress theme in the title. Now let's submit it. Let's see the results. Okay, so ultimate guide, do's and don'ts when selecting a WordPress theme. Avoid these mistakes. Do's and don'ts for choosing the right WordPress theme. So if you see, the reason why I selected this, I typed in this thing, use the focus keyword WordPress theme. You will see WordPress theme, this keyword WordPress theme is used in every single title that they have suggested. WordPress theme, WordPress theme, WordPress theme, WordPress theme at the beginning. Okay, you can see. So this is how important it is. So maybe I want to use let's say this one. Okay, maybe if I want to use this one, because a great thing about this title is that this title has focus keyword right at the beginning, which is another great thing. If you have your focus keyword right at the beginning, that is a big positive thing. So maybe instead of the regular title, I want to use this one, WordPress theme selection, essential do's and don'ts for beginners. Okay, just to show you an example. So I'll type in this thing. Now this is my focus keyword. So what I'll do is scroll down at the bottom, you will see Yoast SEO section, and type in your focus keyword, which is WordPress theme, or whatever your focus keyword is. Just type in that thing. Now once you type in and select your focus key phrase, now if you click on this icon, if you see this icon at the top right corner, Yoast icon, if I click on that thing and if I click on Yoast analysis, few things are already tick mark for you. If it is green, which means that this is a positive thing. So I've just entered the title and we already have 3 positive things. Let's see what these are. So first one says key phrase in the SEO title. The exact match of the key phrase appears at the beginning of the title. So as I said earlier, our main key phrase or key focus keyword is WordPress theme, and we have this in the title. And not only that, we have it right at the beginning, which is another great thing. Then it says key phrase length is good, and that is the reason why I typed in this thing, SEO friendly. Okay, so when you type in SEO friendly, ChatGPT knows what should be the length of the title and how should be the title and all those things. So that is the reason why the length is automatically and already good. Then third positive thing about this thing is that, or about this result is that we have not previously used this focus keyword or key phrase on our website. So 3 things are already positive for us. Then after that, you should type an introduction about this topic, about this title, about this article. And you can see the paragraph should be pretty small, like few lines, just 4-5 lines paragraph. So if you see the entire blog post, all the paragraphs are pretty small. Okay. And I've constantly used headings to separate these paragraphs, to separate different topics. So this is how you should always be doing. First of all, you should always write a simple introduction, okay, in few lines or in few small paragraphs. And whenever you are typing in these things, here also make sure to always use the focus keyword. For example, you can see focus keyword WordPress theme is used over here, and also it will be used multiple times. You can see another time here also it is used, focus keyword WordPress theme. So make sure to use this key phrase multiple times throughout your article, especially in the introduction. Okay, so I'll copy and paste in the introduction over here. Now you can see one more thing is a tick mark for you, one more positive thing or green thing is happened for you. Focus keyword in the introduction. Okay, so this is another positive thing for us. So to make your website, to make your blog post SEO friendly, make sure you use focus keyword in your SEO title and in your introduction of the article. Then after that, we have to use table of content. Now you don't have to add any table of content. Table of content is automatically created on your website. I'll explain you later on how to do it. Then our first subheading, this is called subheading. Okay, our main heading is this: do's and don'ts when choosing a WordPress theme, or whatever your main heading is. And after that, we have subheadings. Okay, now if you right click on this, let me show you. If you right click on this title and click on inspect, you can see over here, if you see properly, it says heading 1. Okay, so your main title is heading 1. I hope you can see this thing. I'll zoom it so that you can see it properly. Your main title is heading 1. And after that, whatever the subtitle is, that will be heading 2. If I right click over here, click on inspect, and here as you can see, this is heading 2. Okay. And after that, maybe in this subtitle, you have few more subtitles, then you can use heading 3 for that. Okay. So let me see. This is an example. For example, this is heading 2. Inside this, we have another subtitle, pro tip. So this could be heading 3. So this is how you should be dividing your blog post. So this is our main heading. Okay, our first subheading, basically the importance of choosing the right WordPress theme. Here also, if you see this thing, in our subheading also we are using the focus keyword, okay, or focus key phrase. So this is also very important. Use your focus key phrase in title, in introduction, in headings, whether it's subheading, H2, H3, and throughout the website. So I'll just copy this much. Now to add your heading, you click on this plus button and search for heading. Select this heading and select heading 2. Okay, click on H2. And instead of this, if you want to select some other option, you can do that. By default, it is heading 2. So we'll select this thing. Now I'll paste in this thing. Now, as you can see, as soon as you paste in this thing, we have one more thing, which is tick mark for you, or which is positive thing for us. Here you can see key phrase in subheading. So your H2 or H3 subheading reflects the topic of your copy. Okay. So this is another great thing, positive thing about this thing. Then again, on this topic, the importance of choosing the right WordPress theme, you can write 2-3 simple paragraphs. Okay. And you can type in your paragraphs over here. Now, if you want to use ChatGPT, maybe if you want to use it, then you can, let me show you how you can use it. For example, if you don't know what to write about over here, then you can use this thing. So I'll type in, please write 2-3 short SEO friendly paragraphs on this subtopic. So please write 2-3 short SEO friendly paragraphs on this subtopic, the importance of choosing the right WordPress theme. And again, I'll type in the same thing. Use the focus keyword, this. Okay, I'll paste in this thing. Use the focus keyword WordPress theme in the article. Okay, and press enter. So this will give you 2-3 simple paragraphs. And as you can see, focus keyword used once, twice. It will be used multiple times. Now what you can do is, whether if you want, you can copy and paste in this entire thing. Just copying and pasting 1 or 2 paragraphs is not a problem. The problem arises when you just tell ChatGPT to write an article on this topic and you just copy paste everything from here. Another thing that you can do, if you want to be more safer, if you want to be on the more safer side, you can simply read this paragraph and you can just rephrase it. Okay, so that is also another thing that you can do. Then after that, if you see, then what we have next, we have another subheading. And again, in this subheading also I'm using focus key phrase WordPress theme. So I'll use heading for this, paste in the thing. And after that, I've also used these images. So using images on the website is very important. If you have an article, maybe a very long article, but you have not used any images on the article, then your readability score will be very low. So basically your chances of ranking higher in Google search results is very low. So make sure your article looks good, it has images, maybe if needed some videos also, or some links. If you might have seen news articles which covers which has different links and different images of different tweets from Twitter platform or from some other platform. Make sure your article is interesting, it looks good, it has images and all this stuff, not just simple text from top to bottom. So if you want to use these kind of images, if you want to upload these images, let me now tell you about image SEO. So when you try to upload any image on your website, you can see the title of that image will be something like this, some text. So what you should do is, before uploading this image on your website, change the title. So what I'll do is I'll change the title to this one. Okay, I'll select the video, I'll select the blog post title, paste it over here, and replace these space with dash or with hyphens. Okay, make sure you don't have spaces in your title. Okay, just replace your spaces with the dash or hyphens, and then it should be good. There is a website that will help you to do it, by the way. Let me show you. First, let me type in this thing. Alright, so this is the thing. Once you type in this thing, I'll do one thing. Once you rename this thing, I'll copy this rename, and then I'll use this on my website. How you'll use it? You'll click on this plus button, add block, search for image element. This is the image element. Click on upload image, select this image, click on open. Now once you open this image, once you upload this image will be shown. If I show you this thing, if I come back to the dashboard, let me do one thing, click on media file. I've just uploaded this image. So once you open this image in the media folder, you can see the title. This is the title. Do the same thing. You can also add a caption. Okay, so this could be the caption. Let's see whether we have added the caption. I want to add this as my caption. Okay, so under caption, you don't have to replace these spaces and all. This is fine. Under description also, you can type in some text, and under alternative text. Alternative text is basically if the website fails to load and this image does not load properly. So instead of that image, that alternative text will be displayed. And alternative text is again helpful for search engines. So make sure you type in your title or your focus key phrase over here under alternative text as well. Okay, so make sure it looks something like this. You have filled in description, caption, title, alternative text, everything. All right. Again open. Okay, make sure everything is done, and after that we'll come over here, scroll down. Then after that, again you can copy and paste in simple text. Okay, then another option that we are using, do consider the purpose of your website. So again we'll use plus button, heading. Okay, and after that we'll simply copy and paste in this thing. Now let me explain you about internal and external links. Before that, let me tell you one more thing. Let me explain you by showing you this. So for many people, it might be helpful if you have not yet written any blog post. This is the first time that you're doing it. Then it will be helpful for you if you do it like this. You can use ChatGPT just to understand the pattern of the blog post, how you should write a blog post, what things you should be including. So you can use ChatGPT to understand only that. Don't just copy paste, just for understanding. So I'll just paste in my title over here. Okay, and I'll type in, please write a 3000 words SEO friendly article on the topic, and maybe I'll paste in this topic over here. Okay, on this topic, and use the focus keyword. Again, I'll type in this thing, use the focus keyword, WordPress title in the article. Okay, now I'll just submit this thing. Now you can see it will give you just a template, a layout, how you should write an article. So here, as you can see, first introduction, then it will give you some subtopics. So maybe you can use these subtopics and you can write in your own article. Okay, so again, I'm saying use this thing just to understand the pattern, how you should be writing the blog post. Don't just copy paste everything, then your website will not rank very high on Google search results. Now remember one thing, what Google is actually looking for in an article or in a blog post. Google is actually looking for some unique content that will be helpful for the visitor, for the reader. So make sure you just don't put in everything that is already available on the internet. In this example, in this case, if you're, for example, reviewing a theme or a plugin, don't just copy paste everything from the website, from the text to different websites and paste it on your website. Actually use that theme and plugin and then give your own 2 cents on that. Okay, so basically give your own opinion on that and write in few more things that most people might have just neglected, or most people might have just avoided or skipped. Now sometimes it might stop over here. You can click on continue generating, so it will continue generating. Sometimes it will stop like this. Maybe 3000 words was completed, so that is the reason it stopped, or maybe sometimes it just stops like this. So you can do it. Now as you can see, it will give you all these points, so you can use these points. Maybe if you were missing some point, then you can use it like this, and after that it will also show you how to conclude your article. In this article, as you can see, they have used these bulleted list, so they have used this list a lot in this article, so you can also use and do it like that. Okay, so we were talking about in internal and external links. Now here in this case, you can see we are talking about 2024 theme. So what you can do is you can link this 2024 text with actually link of 2024 theme. So I'll go to Google and search for 2024 WordPress theme, and I'll simply copy the link for this theme and paste it over here. So select this text 2024, click on this link icon and paste in the link, click on this submit, and this will be linked. Now this will become your outbound link or your external link. And if you see at the right hand side, now we have one more thing tick mark for us. We are using outbound links on our website. We are using images on the website, that is also tick mark for us. And after that, text length is also good. For now the text contains 367 words. The article right now is 360 words article. Now internal link, let me show you what an internal link is. Internal link is very understandable if you have another article explaining some topic. For example, you can see over here, we are recommending blog lamp theme over here. So maybe I have another article on my website which I've written on blog lamp. So let me actually do one thing, very quickly create an article, just a dummy article just to show you. Okay, in fact I've created that article on this website, so I'll copy and paste it just like that. Okay, so I've created this article on a review for blog lamp theme. So I'll copy the title, paste it over here. Okay, and maybe this is going to be my focus key phrase over here. Okay, and after that I'll simply copy and paste everything, because in this example I just want to show you how it works. All right, just copy and everything. Again, I'm saying just for example, so just for demo purposes. Once it is done, I'll just publish this for now. Now once you publish it, you get the link. Okay, so this is the link for this blog post. I'll copy the link and I'll come over here. So because I'm talking about blog lamp theme, and I already have a article on this theme, so I can link it with that internal link. So I can select this thing, paste in over here and paste in the link, click on submit. So simple thing, if the link is outside your website, that is external. If the link is inside your website, that is internal link. Again, you will see this will be also tick marked internal link. You have enough internal links. Good job. Then if you go back to that article that we were referring to, okay, then again we have used another image. Same thing you can do if you want to use this image. For example, you can give it some title, which I have already done. Okay, so make sure you have given it some title, and after that upload it on the media folder. Okay, in the media file, upload it over here, and after that you can paste in the same thing under description, caption. Don't put it like this, put it without these things, with spaces. Okay, without spaces will only be under title, and rest everything will be with spaces. Okay, I just wanted to show you that. Now if you want to use this image, you can click on this plus button, image element, media library, and select this image. Okay, Then after that, same thing. Then after that, it's all the same thing. Okay, same article. Then again, same thing. I'll paste in over here. Okay. Now before we go forward, let me actually do one thing. Let's see if there are some things which are still red or orange that we need to fix. So all the green things are fixed. What we need to fix right now is meta description, which we'll see at the end of the video. SEO title. So maybe our title is wider than the viewable limit. We'll fix that thing as well later on. Under readability analysis. Okay, so it says passive voice is used in 13.5% of the sentences. So you can fix this thing. Now that is because we have not yet completed the article. Once I complete the article, that will already be gone. Then we are using subheading distribution, which means that subheading is equally distributed. We don't have like one subheading, then 10 different paragraphs, then another subheading, like that. So we have subheadings used, and we have 2, 3, 4 paragraphs in each subheading. Sentence length is also good. Transition word is also good. Now do one thing, scroll down and type in your title and slug description. Okay, maybe what I'll do is I'll remove this essential word from here, just to make the title a little bit smaller. And let's see, go back to that. Now as you can see, that thing is gone. That earlier error that we were getting about title length, that is gone. Now we have one error or one red mark for meta description. Let's fix that thing, and I'll come over here. Meta description, you can use basically this thing. You can use ChatGPT for that. So I've just typed in, please type SEO friendly meta description for the articles. So this thing can be used. You can now copy and paste in under meta description. This will not affect your website. Okay, paste it under meta description. You should be using a little bit smaller. Learn the essentials, do's and don'ts of WordPress theme. Right. So I'll remove this much. Okay. Right. Maybe. Okay. So this is how it will look like, just few words. Okay, like and make sure until it becomes green, you do it like this. Slug is automatically added. You don't have to add slug in this thing. And you can see this is how your website looks in mobile. And this is how, if somebody is searching for this keyword, okay, WordPress theme keyword or another keyword, do's and don'ts for beginners, this is how your result will show up on Google search result. Okay. Then after that, few more things are left. If you see at the right hand side at top, we had earlier clicked on this Yoast SEO. Now click on this settings tab. Okay, if you see this icon, and you can set a featured image for this article. Like we have set this image as the featured image. You can set a featured image for this article. So maybe I'll just set this image as the featured image for the article. Okay, I'll click on set featured image. Okay, now you can see this is how your result will look on mobile and desktop version. Okay, with the featured image. Then you can also set category for the article. So click on category, tick mark block category, and add a new category. We are talking about WordPress, so maybe I'll do one thing. I'll add a new category, name it WordPress themes. Okay, maybe in this category, whenever I'm talking about WordPress themes or WordPress topic themes related topics, then I'll select this category. I'll recommend you to always tick mark block category, and I'll explain you the reason later on. And then after that, also select this category. Okay, you can also give some tags, okay, if you want. And once you're done, you can publish it. And with this, once you click on publish, your blog post will start displaying on your website. And this is how it will look like. Okay, you have your featured image at top. Then we have this is, and as you can see, table of content already added on your website. Okay, because it automatically gathers the subheadings and headings, and it creates this table of content for you. So table of content is already created. Now you can see in between, I am using this thing. Okay, if you scroll down, I am using this thing. Okay, I'm using this newsletter call to action, so that when we want people to click on to get latest tips and news straight to your inbox, click on this thing. Once they click on this thing, this pop-up will show up, and they can enter the email, and after that they click on this submit button, and their email address will automatically be added to your newsletter email marketing list, and you can do email marketing with that. So let's see how to do these things. Here there are 2-3 things working together. First of all, we have to create this section. Okay, this section that you see over here, this is the first thing. Another thing that we need to do is we need to create this pop-up. Okay, and then we need to connect this pop-up with this section. So let's see how that is done. So for that, again, come back to your dashboard first of all, And over here, click on plugins at the left hand side. Now to design this thing, first we need a page builder. So to install that page builder, this is also a free page builder. We don't need to purchase anything. To install this page builder, you have to open a new tab and type in blogdude.com/Elementor. In fact, this link is also given to you in the video description below. So once you click on that link, you will be redirected to this page. We want to use the free version. So you can see first option is free, but here we don't get Elementor. We don't get just the Elementor. We also get WordPress with it. We don't want to use WordPress because we have already installed WordPress. We just want Elementor. So let me explain you how we can extract Elementor from WordPress. First of all, click on this download now button, type in your email address, tick mark this thing and click on let's go. Once you click on let's go, new file will start downloading for you, a zip file. You can see WordPress latest. So whatever the latest version of WordPress is, that will be downloaded for you. And once it is downloaded, let's open this one. Alright, so this is how your file will look like. This is the downloaded file. What you have to do is you have to right click and extract this file. Okay, so click on extract files. So basically unzip this file. This is a zip file. Unzip this file. Once you unzip this file, you will get this folder, WordPress latest. By the same name, you will get this folder. Open this folder. In this folder, you see the WordPress folder. Under that, you see WP content. Under that, you see plugins. And here we have Elementor. Now this is a folder. We have to convert this into a zip file. So right click and send to. Select send to and select compressed. So this will basically convert this into a zip file. Okay, this is one way. Another way is you can right click and you can click on add to archive. You can select zip from here and click on OK. So this will also convert this into a zip file. Now once the folder is converted into a zip file, we can upload this file on the website. So we'll come back to plugins, click on add new plugin, upload plugin, and you can choose this file. I'll simply select it like this. Okay, you can choose the file, click on install now. Once it is installed, you will see the activate plugin button. Click on this button. Once it is activated, you will see this setup. We don't have to use this setup. So at the top right corner, you will see this cross. You will see this X. Click on that and you can exit this thing. Now you will get this Elementor overview widget over here. We can remove that thing. I can remove the WP forms as well and dismiss this thing. And after that, you can do one thing. You can upload another plugin. Okay, we need a plugin so that we can use Elementor anywhere on the website. This is created using Elementor, but you cannot insert it inside Gutenberg. So to insert it inside Gutenberg, we have to use another plugin. Okay, very light. All these plugins that I'm showing you, these are all lightweight plugins. So search for anywhere. If you just search for anywhere, I think you should get this thing anywhere. Here it is. Anywhere Elementor by WP Vibes. Okay, make sure you install this one. Once it is installed, you can go ahead and activate this plugin as well. Now you will see at the left hand side, we have AE templates, which stands for Anywhere Elementor templates. Click on that. Click on add new and name it anything. So I'll name it blog newsletter. Okay, newsletter form. Maybe I'll name it blog newsletter form. And first of all, click on publish. Once you click on publish, then you click on this button, edit with Elementor. Okay, now let me explain you how we can design this thing. Now once you open this file, this is how it will look like. First of all, let me show you this thing. So first of all, let me explain you how this Elementor page builder works. If you already know, it's good. But if you're seeing this for the first time, so at the left hand side, you'll see these are all the different elements that you have to use to design any page on any section or anything. At the right hand side, we have this, this is your canvas. Basically, this is the content area. So let me explain you how we can use both these options. So first of all, if you see this thing, we have to divide it into 3 columns. At the left column, we have this image. In the middle column, we have this text. And at the right column, we have this button. So let's see how we can divide or how we can create a section with 3 columns. For that, you click on this plus button, click on flexbox or select flexbox and select 3 columns, which is this one. Okay, select this. Now, as you can see, 3 columns are created for you, left, middle and right. And this is what we want. Left a smaller, middle wider, and then again right column smaller. Now in the left column, we want to use this image. Now, if you want to get these kind of illustrations for free, there is this website undraw.co/illustrations. If you go to this website, and here as you can see, we are talking about mail or new inbox or newsletter, anything like that, then you can search for that. You can click on this search, and if you search for newsletter, let's see whether we get anything. Here, as you can see, these are all the options for newsletter. Whatever option you want, or if you want to use for mail, if you search for mail, you get many more new options. Okay, whichever you want to use, you can use that. This is the one that I'm using in the demo website. And if you want some other color option, for example, instead of purple, if you want to use let's say red color, then you can select, and now everything will be converted into red. Okay, whatever option you want to use, select that and click on this option, download PNG, or you can also download SVG, because we have that plugin SVG support. We can also upload SVG files. So if you select SVG, come back over here. Now, first of all, at the left hand side, things have changed. So what you do is you click on this plus button, add element. If you follow my mouse cursor, at top left corner, you have this plus button, add element, and over here, search for image element. If you search for image element, you will see the first option, drag and drop it over here. Now upload that image. Okay, so I'll click on upload image, and this is the image. I'll simply open it. Okay, if it says this file is not allowed for security reasons, you can do one thing, you can upload it from media folder. Okay, click on media, click on add new media file, select file, upload it from here, and make sure, as I said earlier, make sure you have that plugin SVG support. And now, as you can see, this is uploaded. And once it is uploaded, first click on publish. Now refresh this page, and after that you can use it on this website. So first click on publish at the top right corner, refresh it, and now click on this image. Okay, click on this image. Now at the left hand side, click on choose image and simply choose this file. Okay, it will be pretty big. Under image resolution, make it full. Now to decrease the size, go to style and change the width. Okay, so maybe in desktop we want to use 50%. Okay, so you can select 50% over here. Now in the middle, we want this text. So I'll copy the text, come over here. Okay, click on this plus button for add element, drag and drop the heading element this time. Okay, paste in the text, go to style. Now let's change the color. So you can see it is this black color. So I'll go over here, select black color, which is this 000 color code. Then typography, by default it is Roboto. If you want to change this thing, if you want some other font family, you can change it. So I'll change it to Poppins. Okay, now as you can see, text style is changed. Now size also, if you want to increase or decrease the size, you can do it like this. Maybe I'll set 28 pixels. If you want to make it lighter or bolder, you can change the weight. If you select 100, you can see very light, very thin, 300 light. Okay, 500, this is how it will look like, 600. So the higher the number, the bolder it will become. Under line height, you can set some line height. Basically, you can increase space between each line. Okay, like this. So maybe I want 36, 38, something like this. All right. Then after that, we have this text. So I'll copy the text, come over here. Okay, click on this plus button again, add element. This time we'll use this text editor. Okay, drag and drop at the bottom, paste in the text. This is how it will look like. If you want to do any changes in this, you can click on style, maybe change the color a little bit darker. Again, go to typography. If you want to change the font family to again Poppins, you can do it. If you want to decrease the size, maybe, okay, maybe let's say 14 or 15 pixels, you can do that. Then after that, we have this subscribe button at the right hand side. So click on this plus button again, search for button. Okay, drag and drop the button element. The button says subscribe now. So I'll type in the same thing. Under text, I'll type in subscribe now. Under link, for now, let it be as it is. We'll change that thing. Now for styling. Now, if you want to get any color code, if you go to any website, if you like any color, if you want to get the exact color code, then you can right click on that. So if I want the color code for this button, I can right click on this button, select inspect. Now at the bottom right corner, you will see the color code. Here, as you can see, background color, and this is the color code 554FFF. You can copy this from here, come back to your website, go to style, and instead of this green color, replace it with this color. Okay. Then the color of the text is white. So we'll click on this typography pencil button. First of all, let's make it let's make it Poppins instead of Roboto. You can also change the size if you want. And if you see, we had that underline. If we don't want the underline, so under decoration, select none. Okay, that underline will be gone. You cannot see it because the color is different. Let me change the text color to white. So this is how it will look like now. Okay. Now, first thing that I want to do is I want to bring everything in middle, in center. Okay. Like we have over here. So you can click on this 6 dots icon. If you follow my mouse cursor, this 6 dots icon which says edit container, click on that. And here you will see center. Click on this, align items, click on center. Everything will be in the center. Then after that, if you want to add some spacing in between, you can do that. What we want to do is we want to add this background color. So again, I'll right click on inspect to see what this background color is, this very light color. Okay, here as you can see, this is the color code F3F0FF. Okay, so I'll go to style, under container, under edit container, go to style and paste in this color over here. This is how it will look like. Okay, now if you publish this thing, now this is how it looks on a desktop. Let's see how it looks on a mobile phone. So to see how it looks on a mobile phone, you click on the mobile icon at top and this is how it will look like. So I don't want this thing so big. So I'll click on this thing. I'll change the size of this title in mobile phone. Okay, maybe 15 or 16 pixels is good, 16 pixels. And we don't want line height this big. We will decrease the line height. Okay. For text also, we'll change this size. We'll click on this text. Maybe instead of 15, we'll make it, let's say 13 pixels or 14 pixels. Okay. And bring the button in center. So button size is fine, but I want to bring it in center. In fact, I'll bring everything in center for mobile phone. Okay. If you want to increase the size of this image for mobile phone, maybe 65 pixels, you can do it. So this is how this section will look in a mobile phone. Then we have tablet. This is how it looks in a tablet. First of all, I'll click on the image. I want to increase the size of this image maybe to 80-90 pixels. Then I'll select the text. Decrease the size of the text. Okay, maybe again 18-19 pixels and decrease the line height. Okay, then select the second text, decrease the size for this one as well. Okay, maybe 13 pixels. Okay, then after that you can do one thing. We can change the size of this button. Okay, so click on this button and decrease the size a little bit just so that we can see it in one line like this. Maybe I'll decrease the size of this a little bit more, only this much. So once you have it, you can click on publish. Okay, so this is how it looks in different devices. Now you can come back to your dashboard. So click on this Elementor icon at top left and click on exit to WordPress. Now you will get this shortcode. If you see at the top right corner, it says shortcode and you have this thing. Copy this shortcode. If you follow my mouse cursor, copy this shortcode. Come back to your article. This is our article. Now wherever you want to paste it. So maybe if you want to paste it over here, click on this plus button, search for shortcode element, select it, paste in the element. For now, if I just save this article and see this in a new tab, scroll down, you can see this is how it works. Now, if I click on subscribe now, nothing happens because we have not yet created the pop-up and we have not yet linked the pop-up. But once we do this thing, it will start working. Okay, so this is how it works. Maybe you can increase the size of this image a little bit more for desktop. It is looking small. So if you want, you can increase the size of this image. Okay, but this is how it works. Then after that, let me show you about affiliate marketing. So most of the things we have already seen. Before we create the pop-up, I want to show you some things related to affiliate marketing. So for now, I'll simply copy everything from here because we have already seen most of the things. So I'll simply copy it from here, okay, and paste it over here. And finally, make sure you conclude your article. So if somebody wants to just read about the article, read a summary about the article, you can just conclude the article in 2, 3, 4 paragraphs like this. Okay, so very important. This is also not only for readability, this is also important for SEO score. So you should conclude your article in 2, 3 paragraphs. Now let's see about affiliate marketing a little bit. So most of the times what people do is they add their links anywhere on the website. So that is also one option. For example, if we are talking about any product or anything, you can add a link. Nowadays, you'll see for most of the products, for almost every products and services, affiliate marketing is available because it is a very successful business model. the seller gets new sales. So Amazon uses affiliate marketing, Flipkart uses affiliate marketing, and affiliate marketing is very much common, especially in services sector. So in WordPress also affiliate marketing is very common. People recommend themes and plugins. They add their affiliate links. Once you click on that link and make a purchase, you get the owner or the person who has given you that link gets a small commission. Now the great thing about this pattern, about this system, is that the customer does not have to pay anything extra. Customer is paying the same amount whether they use the link, whether they don't use the link. So customer is not losing anything. On the other hand, the person who is promoting the theme or promoting the Amazon product or anything they are promoting, they get a small commission on that. And the third party, which is the seller, or whether it's the theme developer or whether it's Amazon, they get new sales. So basically it's a win-win situation for everybody. And almost every single blog post uses affiliate marketing. Even if you go to my website BlogDude, you'll see I have this section My Gear, which is a very old section. I have not yet updated it, but you can see in this I have basically explained what all gear I use, what computer or what mic I use. You can see I use Shure SM7B with Scarlett 2i2. Now if somebody wants to purchase this mic, they click on this button and they will be redirected to Amazon. And as you can see, this is quite a big link, and here it says referral is equal to, and so on and so forth. So basically this is an affiliate link. If somebody makes a purchase with Amazon, then I get a commission. So almost every single blog uses affiliate marketing. So there is two ways. In fact, there are multiple ways of doing it. One way, you can see it on my website. You can create a different page and you can showcase these kind of products. If somebody clicks on this button, you'll get a discount on that. Okay, you'll get a commission on that. Another way is that maybe you're talking about this thing. Okay, maybe I'm writing an article about this Shure SM7B mic. So in this case, what I can do is wherever I have used Shure SM7B, okay, that text, maybe this is that text, Shure, it says Shure SM7B. I'm just giving you an example. So what I can do is I can select this thing, click on link, and I can add my affiliate link over here. Okay, click on it. Now whenever somebody will click on this link and they make a purchase, you will get a commission on that. Or you can do one thing, you can also add a button over here. So you can add a section, you can add a button over here. And let me actually show you how you can do this thing. In fact, you can do one thing. You can create a similar section like this. Let me show you very quickly. If I click on AE templates, and let's click on edit with Elementor. Let me just show you one thing. Let me save this thing as a template. So I'll right click on save as template, and I'll type in newsletter form, click on save. So once you have this template saved, come back to your dashboard, create a new option, create a new AE template, and you can name it product. Okay, I'm just giving you an example for affiliate marketing. If you want to increase your sales, click on edit with Elementor. Now similarly, just like we created a newsletter call to action, you can create a product call to action. So you can click on this thing, this time click on add template, my templates, and click on insert, apply. So this will be created for you. Now instead of this image, let me do one thing. Go back to my website, download this image, Shure SM7B image, come over here. Okay, replace it with this image. Very quickly, I'm just showing you an example. Okay, so I'll replace it with this image, increase the size of this image. Okay, title, I'll type in Shure SM7B. Under description, I'll type in best microphone for recording your tutorial songs, something like that. Okay, then you can increase or decrease these. Because we have a single line, you can increase or decrease the size of this. And instead of subscribe now, I'll type in buy now. Okay, and over here I'll paste in this link. Okay, copy link address. Basically I'll paste in my affiliate link. Okay, I can also increase the size of this button maybe. So padding. So under padding, you can do one thing, delink it. Top and bottom is 10, fine. Left and right, I can make it 30. Okay, so this will make this button quite bigger. Or if you want to make it even more bigger, increase this number. Okay, 15, 45. Now as you can see, the image is bigger, or the button is bigger. You can also do one thing, you can paste in the same link under this title. So select the title and paste in the link, select the text and go to content and link this thing as well. So select this and click on insert link, paste in the link. Okay, select this image. You can also link it. So select link, custom URL, paste in your affiliate link. Now with this, if you publish it, now what happens is, even if somebody clicks on this image, they will be redirected to that page. Even if somebody clicks on the button or anywhere, they will be redirected to that page. And once they make the purchase, you get a commission. And same thing, to use it, you can copy this short code, paste it wherever you want to use. So that is how you can use affiliate marketing to make some extra money. Another way, as I've already explained you, is that you can create a different page, and in that you can showcase all the gear that you use, and you can add your affiliate links so that whenever somebody purchases it, you get a commission. Now remember one golden rule about affiliate marketing. You will be successful in affiliate marketing only if you help somebody to make a purchase decision. So let me give you an example for that. Somebody is very confused which theme to use for creating maybe an e-commerce website. You write an article about it, or you create a video about it, and you really do your homework, you really do your research, you try all the themes and all, and then you give them a conclusion. Then in that kind of case will be very helpful in affiliate marketing. That helps the customer to make a decision, and then they can make the purchase. You might have seen YouTubers also, they use a lot of that, especially tech YouTubers. Whenever they review a product, they give you Amazon links at the bottom in the description. Once you click on that link and make the purchase, they get a commission. So there are many use cases for affiliate marketing. All right, so this is also done. Now again, come back to this thing that we were talking about earlier. Let me open this thing. So let's see how we can now create that pop-up, so that when somebody clicks on this subscribe now button, they see that pop-up and all. Okay, so to create that pop-up, first what we'll need to do is we need to go back to our dashboard. And we already have this Hustle plugin. So click on that Hustle plugin. And once you click on that thing, you will see the setup. Click on Get Started. Whether you want to create a pop-up, slide in, whatever you want to create. We want to create a pop-up. So we'll select this. Click on Create. Now I'll name it Newsletter Pop-up. Now whether you want to collect email addresses or it's just for information purposes. So we want to collect email, so that we can do email marketing with that. So I'll select first option, email opt-in, click on choose template. Now there are so many pre-built templates already given to you. You can use these templates if you want to use it. You can use the most basic, simpler one. You can see, if you want to see a preview, you can click on preview. Okay, this is a very simple basic newsletter form. You can use it if you want, close it. Or if you want, you can use it, this one, very popular one. Maybe I'll use this one. Okay, let me show you. I'll click on choose template. Now instead of this, because this is nothing to do with COVID-19 updates, so I'll change the title to Get Latest Updates. And after that, you can use some emoji over here. And after that, we don't want this COVID image, so we'll remove it and we'll replace it maybe with this image. Okay. And for now, if you click on preview, this is how it looks like. As you can see, Get Latest Updates. And after that, instead of this text, you can type in some other text, and then you have this thing. Okay, and come back to, okay, cut this thing. This is how it is looking for now. And again, instead of this content, because of coronavirus outbreak, you can change it and type in something else. Now next step is email. So click on emails. Okay, we want to collect emails, so that is fine. Don't want to do anything. Once somebody enters their email address, they'll get this message, thank you for subscribing. We'll keep you updated on our availability. You can change this text obviously. Then click on integration. Right now it is local list, which means that if you see under Hustle at the left hand side, we should see email list. So whenever somebody enters their email address, they will be added in this list. We'll also connect it with MailChimp after we complete the setup. So first let's complete the setup. Click on appearance. Don't need to do any changes, just leave it as it is. Click on visibility. Then we have the visibility rule. Now if you want this pop-up to display only on specific pages or blog posts, you can add a condition, or if you don't add anything, it will display throughout the website. So we'll just leave it as it is. Or if you want to display only on pages, you can select pages and click on add condition. Okay, so that could be a condition, but I'll delete it. We'll go to behavior, which is the last option. Now by default it is time. So after delay of 3 seconds, so whenever somebody comes to your website, for example, okay, they come to your website, after 3 seconds this pop-up will automatically display. I don't want that. I want click. Okay, So you select click and you get this option. As you can see, once you maximize this thing, it says trigger by clicking on an existing page element. So you have to enter your page element or your button element where you want to, how this work. Let me explain you how it works, by the way. Okay, don't want to make it very difficult for you. Go back to your dashboard again, open all anywhere Elementor templates, open this thing that we have created, click on edit with Elementor. Now click on this button, go to advanced. In fact, don't go to advanced. We have under content only, we have button ID. Give it any ID you want. So let's give it an ID of pop-up head. Okay, pop-up hyphen head. Copy this thing. Okay, this is an ID. So copy this thing, paste it over here. Now before you paste it, for ID, put in this hashtag. So hashtag whatever your ID name is. Here my ID name was pop-up head. So hashtag pop-up head. Okay. Now when somebody clicks on anything that contains this ID, this pop-up will appear. You will see that thing. Okay, so once you see this thing, click on publish and ready to go. Now it will start working on your website. Now before we see a demo of that, let me connect it with MailChimp. MailChimp is basically a platform which will help you to do free email marketing up to 2,000 people. After you have a list of more than 2,000 people, you have to you have to upgrade your plan basically. But till 2,000 people, it is free. You can use MailChimp for newsletter, email marketing up to 2,000 people for free. Now under hustle, you will see integration. Click on that and you can see many different. If you don't want to use MailChimp, if you want to use maybe Active Campaign, or if you want to use ConvertKit or something else, you can use it. I'll be using MailChimp. I'll select this, click on this plus button. You need to enter your MailChimp key and identifier. So under identifier, I'll just name it newsletter. Okay, newsletter pop-up. This is my identifier. Now I need to enter my API key. To get your API key, first go to mailchimp.com. Now log into your account, and once you log into your account, let's go to MailChimp home. Alright, so once you log into your account, you will see your username at top right. Okay, click on that and click on profile. Under profile, you'll see extras. Under that, you will see API keys. Click on that. Now scroll down and create a key for you. So click on create a key. Name it anything. I'll name the same thing. I'll in fact simply copy the name, newsletter pop-up. Click on generate key. Copy the key. Once it is generated, simply copy the key and paste it under API key. Click on connect. Now this will connect MailChimp with your pop-up. Now when somebody enters the email address, they will automatically be added to your MailChimp list. Okay. Now, by the way, if you want to learn more about MailChimp, I have a complete dedicated tutorial on that, how to do free automation and automatically sending a lot of messages like abandoned cart kind of thing, and when automatically sending coupons, all those kind of things. If you want to learn basically email marketing and automation for absolutely free using MailChimp, you can go to my YouTube channel and you can search for that video. In fact, you can search over here. You can search for Nayyar Sheikh MailChimp and you can watch this video. As you can see, how to do free automated email marketing MailChimp. Okay, make sure you watch this video. More than 1 hour long tutorial. I have explained how to create templates, how to do automation, and how to do free, or the basic things are obviously covered, like how to do email marketing and all those things, how to run campaigns, and everything is explained in that video. So make sure you watch that video. Alright, so come back to this page. Now it is connected. If I again open the blog, okay, first make sure you publish this page. Okay, now let's go back to the website. Let me open the blog post, WordPress theme selection. If I scroll down, go to that section. Now, if I click on subscribe now, you can see this pop-up appears. Okay. Later on in the video, at the end of the video, we'll also see when somebody clicks on this subscribe button, will display the same pop-up. Okay. We'll see that at the end of the video. For now, again, come back to your blog post. Let's very quickly finish this up. In fact, we have already finished it. We have seen how to add the conclusion and all these things. So most of the things is automatically done. Only the final step is left. One thing is left. If you again click on Yoast SEO thing, only one thing is left, social media appearance. If you click on social media appearance, this is how, in fact, before I show you this thing, let me do one thing. Now, if somebody was to share your article on some social media platform, maybe for example, if they want to share your article, if they share your article on Facebook, let's see how it will look like. So I'll come back to Facebook. If somebody wants to share my article on Facebook, if they add the link, let's see, this is how the article will look like. Let it load. Okay, this is how it will look like. Now, if you want to control this thing, maybe if somebody shares your article on Facebook or any social media platform, I don't want to show this image. I want to show a different image. I also don't want to show this title, some different title. Then you can control that from here. So under social icon, maybe under social image, I'll upload another image. Maybe I'll upload, let's say, this image. Okay. Click on open, click on select. Social title also you can change it. And after that, you can click on return to your post. Now, if somebody shares your article on any social media platform, instead of this thing, that will appear. Okay. So you can use this thing as well. And with this, we have seen how to create a blog post. We have covered all the single point, I hope. Let me just very quickly go through this. Outbound link, we have seen. Image key phrase, we have seen basically adding keywords in image. We have seen images. Make sure you use images. You add images in your article. Internal links, we have seen. Key phrase in the introduction. While you're writing your introduction, make sure you use your key phrase, focus key phrase. Key phrase density. So this key phrase or focus keyword is used 39 times in the article, which is a good thing. More than 10, 12 times, make sure you use it. Key phrase or keyword is in the SEO title. Length is good. We have used it in the meta description. Meta description length is also good. Previously, we have not used it. We have also used this in slug, which is automatically added. If you have key phrase in the title, it will be added automatically in the slug. And we have key phrase in subheading, that is heading 2 and heading 3. Title length and text length is all good. Readability score is also good. Now we are using passive voice. As I said earlier, once we complete the article, it will be fixed. And subheading distribution, everything else is fine basically. All right. Now click on save. So this is how you create an article. I hope this was helpful. Now come back to the dashboard. Now let's very quickly finish up this website. Now let's integrate Google AdSense because we have not yet done that. So open Google AdSense in a new tab. So if you search for Google AdSense on Google, so sign into your AdSense account. Now once you sign into your AdSense account, or once you're using this for the first time, the very first thing that you need to do is you need to add your website. So at the left hand side, click on sites and make sure your website is in this list. If you don't see your website in this list, you can click on new site, plus new site, or add new site. Add your website name. So maybe I'll type in nayashsheikh.in. Okay. Click on save. So whatever website name you want to add, make sure you add that website name. And then in the next step, it will give you some options how you can integrate with website, whether you can type in or you can paste in this code, or you can use ads.txt snippet. This is the one which is most commonly used. So what you can do is you can copy this much. Okay, copy this thing, this simple thing. Then do one thing, create a new text document. Let me show you over here. I hope you can see it. I don't think you can see it. Let me bring it at top so that you can see it properly. So if I right click anywhere and click on new, you can see this text document. Okay. Open this thing and name it ads.txt. Okay. ads.txt, like it says over here. Okay. ads.txt. This is the name that you need to add. Now open this file and simply paste in this thing. Okay, google.com, whatever the thing was, copy it and paste it over here and press Ctrl S to save this file. Once you have saved this file, we need to upload this file on our website. So how you'll do that, you'll have to go back to your Edge panel. Now click on websites at the left hand side. Now whatever your website name is, you can select that. In fact, you can select dashboard for any website for now. Click on dashboard. Now at the left hand side, search for file manager. In fact, you'll see file manager right over here. But if you don't see it over here, you can search for file manager. Click on file manager and you can access all the files, or you can just access the files of your website name. My main website name is BlogDude. So I can click on this access files of BlogDude. Now, whatever domain name we are working with. So in this demo website, if you see, this is the domain name that I'm working with, blog24-3. Okay. most of the times you just have to paste it under public HTML. If you open public HTML, I already have this ads.txt file. If you scroll down here, you can see ads.txt file. But if I want to use it on subdomain or anything like that, then you can see this is the one that I'm working with, blog24-3. I can paste it over here. Okay, or you can just click on upload. This thing at the top right corner, you can see upload, select file and select this ads.txt file. Okay, so one error, you can see we don't have to name it ads.txt. txt is the extension, we just have to name it ads. So I'll right click, rename it and remove this one txt, click on rename. So now it is ads.txt, which is fine. Okay, so basically once you name the file, just name it ads. Okay, just ads. So it will be fixed. Now, just to make sure that this is working, you can first come over here. You can tick mark, I have published the ads.txt file, click on verify. It will verify whether this file is available or not. In fact, it will not be available because I've added a different domain name over here. I've added nayashik.in, which is a different domain name. But I just wanted to show you this is how it works. Once you paste in the file, it will start working for you. Now come back to this thing. Once you do this thing, you can come back. Once you have added your site, you can now click on ads. Now there are several ways of using it. The most easiest is using this option, by site. Okay, the first option, we have by ad unit, we have by site. If you select by site and if you add your website over here, so as you can see, whatever website list you have added, the under sites, that list will be added over here. So once your website is present over here, ad will start displaying automatically on your website. But if you want to display at specific locations, then you can use this option. Okay, you can use this option by ad unit, and after that you can use this option, display ads. Okay, select this, name it anything. I'll name it blog 24 ad 1. Okay, this is the name I want. Click on create. Now copy it. Okay, once you copy this thing, you can do one thing. You can come back to your dashboard and now add a new plugin. So click on add a new plugin and search for ad inserter. If you just search for ad, I think you should get it. Let's see, ad or ads inserter. Okay, this is the one, first one, ad inserter by Igor Funa. Install this plugin. So using this plugin, you can display ads wherever you want it on your website. So once it is installed, activate this plugin. So let's click on this activate link or this button, activate button. Now under settings, you will see this thing. So under settings, you will see ad inserter. Click on that. Now, first of all, you have to do one thing. You have to check whether ads.txt file is present on your website or not. So if you click on this ads.txt button, at the bottom, it will say, okay, as you can see, this file is present. It will give you the account ID as well, everything. So this is present. Then after that, let's see support forum. Then we have this option, check theme available. So, okay, fine. That is the only thing that was needed. Now, wherever you want to display. Now, let me again pause ad block on this website and let me show you where I have displayed these ads. So if I see from top, for now, just ignore the sidebar. Okay, right sidebar, ignore that. Let's just focus on this blog post. In the blog post, if you see, first ad is displayed after the first subtitle. This is the first subtitle, the importance of choosing the right WordPress. If you see in the table of content, this is the first thing. So this is the first subheading basically. So my first ad appears after first subheading. So what I'll do is I'll first of all paste in the ad code, select type in or tick mark post from here, and under insertion, I'll select before paragraph, after paragraph, all these things. So I'll select after paragraph. So if you see over here, if I show you again, this is after one. If you see one paragraph, just after one paragraph, or maybe not after one, I'll make it after two paragraphs. Okay, so my first ad will disappear after two paragraphs. Click on save settings. Okay, so this is one ad. Now click on tab 2, and let's create another ad over here. You can use the same code, but I prefer to use different codes for this. So I'll again click on display ads, name it blog 24 ad 2. Okay, click on create, copy it, come over here, paste in the code. Now I want to display this thing after paragraph number, or maybe before paragraph. Let's see. or maybe after content, wherever you want to add it, maybe after paragraph number 10. Okay, then again this ad will appear. So click on save settings. So this is how you can do it. So after paragraph number this, before content, after image, after first image, if you want to display after first image, you can display that thing as well. Okay, so this is how, wherever you want to display it, and this is applied to all the blog posts. So every single blog post after paragraph number 10 and paragraph number 2, this ad will appear. So this is one thing that we need to do. Then another thing, if you see, if we have this sidebar. Now let's see the sidebar. We have focused this thing. Now we have this sidebar. In the sidebar, we have this ad in the very first option. Okay, and when I scroll down, this thing stays. This is a sticky sidebar or a fixed sidebar. Now this is to again increase the number of clicks on the ad so that we get more money. Okay, so once it is fixed, there are higher chances of people clicking on this ad and you can make some more money. So let's see how this is done. So under appearance, you will see widgets. Click on that. Now cut this thing. Under default sidebar, click on this plus button and search for HTML. Okay, select custom HTML and paste in your code. Okay, your code for the Google ads. Okay, so basically now this will display, this first ad will display over here. Okay, under default sidebar. Then after that, if you want to display a few more things, let's see what all we are displaying. So next thing that we are displaying is this thing. We are displaying about the author. So we are displaying image, name of the author, description, and some social media icons. So let's see how we can do this. Now, because we have multiple things in one single box, if you see this is one box, we have all these things in one box. What I'll do is I'll click on this plus button and search for group. We'll group everything. So search for group, select this group option, select single paragraph or single column. Inside this first we have image. So I'll click on this plus button, search for image, and I'll upload my image. Okay, this is the author image. I'll upload it. Click on open. You can resize it if you want. So if you click on this image, at the right hand side, you see settings related to that. So under width, I'll type in 130 pixels. Okay, and I'll bring it in center. So alignment here, as you can see, if you see this, if you follow my mouse cursor, alignment, bring it in center. Okay, now if you click on this thing, so under group, make sure you click on group, and you see this plus button, small plus button. Make sure you click on this, not this one, because this is outside the group. You want to click on this inside this blue box. Click on this plus button. Then next we want this name of the author. Okay, so I'll click on paragraph. Now whatever the name is, so maybe I'll select name is Nayyar Sheikh. Okay, and I want to make it bolder, so I'll select everything like this, and I'll select B to make it bolder, and again I'll bring it in center. Okay, if you want to change the color, you can do that thing as well. Again, click on this plus button, again select paragraph, and then something about the author. You can type in this thing, bring it in center, and after that we have social media profiles. So again, make sure you click on first, let's click outside, and then click on this plus button, search for social icons. Okay, use this one, social icons, and after that click on this plus button for social icons, search for Facebook if you want to add Facebook. Then click on this plus button again, search for Twitter or X, whatever you want to use. Then search for YouTube maybe. Okay, whatever social icons you want to use. Now click on Facebook and add your Facebook link. Click on Twitter, add your Twitter link. Click on YouTube, add your YouTube link, and make sure to align in center. For now, if I just click on update, come back to my website and refresh it. Okay, you can see this is started displaying, and Google Ads is blocking. I'll unblock it later on. For now, it is blocking. In fact, let me unblock it just to show you whether Google Ads has started displaying or not. You can see the space is empty over here. Sometimes it takes some time to display Google Ads here also. Wherever Google Ads is displaying, it is empty. So after some time, it will start displaying. Okay, after a few minutes. Next, we have this search. So I'll click on this plus button now outside this thing, big plus button, and search for search, obviously. And whatever style you want, you can select that. I'll just leave it as it is. Third option that we have over here is recent post. So I'll search for latest post. Okay, this is the one, latest post. Now this is how it looks. In fact, latest post also, first we have the title. So I'll actually remove this thing, delete this thing. First click on this plus button, add another group. Okay, we want group. And in this group, first we need this recent post title, and then we want this thing. So I'll search for heading and we'll make it heading 4. Okay, make it heading 4, and under heading I'll type in recent post. Now again, click outside, click on this. If you don't see this thing, click on select parent block, then you will see this option and click on this plus button. And now you can add latest post. Okay, by default it will just display like single lines, only text. We want to display image also, we want to display author and date also. So at the right hand side you can see display author, display date, display image. Okay, so this is how it will look like. Now we don't want image at top, we want image at left. So you can select this option, image alignment left, and you can decrease the size of this image. So under width I'll decrease the size. You can select any size, by the way. I'll just select 75 pixels. And select this 50%, by the way. Okay, 75 pixels and 50%. So this is one option. Another option, in fact there are many options like this, but let's add this one. Okay, your newsletter thing. To use this newsletter, we have added, if you remember previously, we have used MailChimp for WordPress. Okay, you have to click on this thing, and same thing, enter your API key, MailChimp API key over here, and click on save changes. After that it will be connected with your website. Once you enter your MailChimp API key, after that under MailChimp for WordPress, click on form, and let's name it form 1. Click on add new form. Automatically this form will start displaying. Just do one thing, remove this label. Okay, this much. We don't want the right hand side, you can see it says email address. We don't want it to say it. So remove the label this much, and also remove this label. Okay, just make it like this and click on save changes. Once you do it, after that you can come back to this page, click on this plus button. Here also we'll group it. So search for group. First we have heading. So click on heading. Again heading 4 this is. And this is the heading. Let's keep in touch. Then again I'll click on this, click on group, so that we get this plus button. And under this we'll search for MailChimp. This is MailChimp sign up form. Okay. And we don't want this title. So I'll remove the title and click on update. Let's see how it is looking for now. Come back, open a single blog post, add. Then if I scroll down, okay, we have author, we have search, recent post, and this. So everything is working absolutely fine. Now let's see the footer. Everything is done except for footer. If you see, footer is empty. What all things we want in the footer? We want latest posts, search, basically everything that we have already used. We have used latest post, we have used search, we have used social media, we have used MailChimp, but we have to use it under footer. So under footer 1, if you see, first of all, we have, again, we have to group it. We have title, and then we have the latest post. So click on this plus button, search for group, search heading. Now I'll do it very quickly because we have already seen this multiple times under heading 4. Then after that, click on this plus button, search for latest post. This is the one, latest post. Same thing, display featured image, display everything, with 75 and left align. Okay, so very quickly. And under footer 2, first click on update. Under footer 2 we have search, and after that we have social media. Search we have already seen. Social media, let me show you. Social icons, it is same, but style is a little bit different. First let me add few options, maybe these 3. Let me add the links. Okay, now this time, instead of we don't just have the icon, we also have the text like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. So to make it like this, at the left hand side you have this thing, show text. Okay, do it like this. Then click on this styles icon and select pill shape. Okay, so this will be like this. Now in third one you have the same thing, title. Okay, and after that we have your email address. So footer 3, search for MailChimp. Okay, type this under title, and this is done. Come back, refresh. Okay, this is how it will look like. Okay, if you see any error like the second one is not displaying, then you can click on this and do some changes. Maybe I'll add Amazon as well, and click on update. This time it should work. Okay, now as you can see, this is working. So this is how we can fix the footer. Now very quickly, let's create our pages. Okay, very simple pages. We need to create our about page and contact page. If you click on the about page, this is how it looks like. Okay, So to create a new page, we click on pages at the left hand side and click on add new page. We give it a title of about or about us. Now at the bottom right, you will see theme page option. Under sidebar, select right sidebar because we do want to display our right sidebar over here. So make sure you select that and publish this page for now. Now whatever content you want to use. So this is the featured image. So we can upload the featured image first of all. At top, you see at the right hand side top, set featured image. You can upload your featured image. This is the one. Okay, once it is uploaded, I'll click on set featured image. Then after that, what all text you have. So this is a simple text. I'll copy it and click on this plus button, search for heading. Okay, paste in. I don't want heading 2. Maybe I'll make it heading 5 or 6. If you want to change the color, you can select it. At the right hand side, you have text color, whatever color you want. You can select it. Maybe I'll change it to this color. Okay, similar to our theme color. Then after that, we have another heading. This is also heading. So I'll copy it. Press enter to come to new line. Click on plus button. Select heading. This is heading 2, which is fine. Don't need to change it. Then we have simple text. So you can simply press enter, paste in the text, then press enter. We need to display. This is an image. This sign that you see, signature that you see, this is an image. So click on this plus button, search for image, upload your signature or any image that you want to display. You can see this is name is signature. So open this one. Now this is how it will look like. If you want to change the size, in this case, we want to change this thing to 122 width. Okay. Then we have this image, full width image. Okay. You can see full width image. So again, click on enter, click on this plus button, search for image, upload your image. In fact, let me upload this image. I've given you this image as well. So these images are given to you just for demo purposes. If you don't have your image for now, you can just use these images. Okay, click on select. Now, if you want to make it full width, like we have it over here, then you can click on this option, align, and you can select full width. Okay, so this is how it will look like. Then below this thing, we have the same thing you can see that we have used at the top. So I'll simply copy it and paste it over here because we have already seen how to change these colors and all. So it is the same thing. Just make sure you change this color to previously whatever color you have used. Make sure you use the same color code over here. All right. Then below this thing, we have divided this into 2 columns. So if you want to do it, press enter, click on plus button, search for columns. You get the columns, open this. We need 2 equal columns. So select this. Left side, we want this simple text first. So click on this paragraph, type in the text. If you want to make it bolder, select this, select B. Now press shift and enter. Okay, don't just press enter, press shift and enter because we want this in same option. Now copy, now just enter your email address. Okay, now whatever your email address is, select this and click on this thing, link. And it will automatically link it with your email address, which basically means that whenever somebody clicks on this text, it will open Gmail for them. Okay, same thing, you can copy this thing at the bottom, press enter to come to new option and then paste it. Now at the right hand side, simple text, click on plus button, paragraph, convert into this thing bold. And after that, press enter. Search for social icons, which we have used multiple times. So same thing, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you want to use, just use it like this. Okay, we have seen it multiple times. Click on save. And this is your blog page. Finally, your contact page. Let's see how that is done. This is how simple contact page. Same thing, very similar things, just simple text changes and everything. So I'll click on add new page, give it a title of contact us or contact. Again, at the bottom right corner of this page, make sure you select right sidebar and publish this page. Now, instead of wasting time, I'll simply copy and paste everything till here, because as I said earlier, I've already shown you in the previous page how to do it. Now make sure everything is center aligned. So I'll select everything and change the alignment. Okay, center, alignment, center for everything. Okay, center align for everything. So you can just copy paste the thing and you can replace it with your own content. Finally, we have the contact form. So before that, let me save this page. Let me open dashboard in a new tab. To create this contact form, you click on WP Forms, click on create your first form, click on let's go, and let's use this form. Okay, very simple, simple contact form. Click on use template and click on this thing. We want first name, last name. So I'll click on this thing, but we want it full width. You can see this is full width. So select this and do some changes. First, let's come back over here. Okay. So click on fields. Whenever you see some other screen, just click on fields at the left hand side. Now click on name, go to advanced and change this field size to large. Okay. And hide label. We don't want to display label, which is at top, and also hide sub labels. Okay. So if I unhide it again, at the bottom it says first, at the bottom last, and at top it says name. So these are labels and sub labels. We don't want to display it. We want to display placeholder. Inside these boxes, as you can see, it says first name, last name, email, write your message. So we want to use placeholder. So inside placeholder, I'll type in first name as my placeholder and last name as my placeholder. Then inside email, first of all, click on email, go to advanced, change size to large, hide label, sub label. Then placeholder text will be enter your email. I'll just type in email. You have to type in enter your email. Then we have message. Click on that. Go to advanced. Change the size to large. Not large. Medium is fine, I think, for this one. I can hide label again for this one. Placeholder. Enter your message. So I'll just type in message, but you should type enter your message. Now click on save. Once you click on save, come back to this page. Save it as well. Now click on this plus button. Search for MailChimp. For WordPress form, not MailChimp actually, we have to search for WP Forms. Select WP Forms. Okay, let's refresh it first because the form is not yet showing because we have not refreshed the page. Now once you select WP Forms, just select the first form that you have just created. Now as you can see, this is how it will look. Click on save. And if you see this page, this is your contact page. So this is also working. Come back to your dashboard now. So basically everything is done. Pages, blog post, header, footer. Okay, only the final customization is done. So in final customization, we can change our logo. In fact, menu is done. Menu is left. Let's see how we can create a menu. To create your menu, hover over appearance and click on menus. This is the only thing left, and after that, we'll see the final customization. Now click on create menu if you see this kind of screen. Now if you want to display a few more things, for example, I want to display blog and all these different blogging categories, then I can click on add to menu. I can bring it over here. Okay, maybe I want my blog to be main, and after that, under that are different subcategories like blog. WordPress theme is the category that I created. If you have created more categories, you can display it under blog. Make sure to tick mark primary navigation and click on save menu. Now if I again come back to the website, okay, under blog it says your blog category, which means that this is a description. We don't want to display that, so come back. At top, click on screen options and tick mark this description. Now open blog, and here as you can see your blog category, delete it, save menu. Again come back, now that is gone. So this is how it looks. Let's do the final customization. So for that, click on this customize link at top. So in the final customization, click on general settings, layout. Okay, this is fine. Layout is fine. Base color, instead of this color, if you want to use your primary color to be this pink color. Now as you can see, everything will become this pink color. Okay, button, everything. So if you want this pink color as your primary color, you can set this color. Come back, post category color. So we have two category colors, two categories, blog and WordPress theme. So maybe for blog, I want this color. For WordPress theme, I want this yellow color. Now as you can see, this yellow color for this theme. Click on publish, come back. Rest everything's fine. Logo. Now you can upload your logo. We have our logo over here. This is the one. Click on select. If you want to crop it, crop, or if you want, you can click on skip cropping. Now your logo will start displaying. Click on publish, come back. Header, we want to display this icon, and okay, header, we have everything is fine. We just want this button. When somebody clicks on the button, we want that thing to display. Okay, if you remember that, we want that pop-up to display. So what we can do is, here you can see under additional class, it says button small, BTN small. So copy it, just copy it from here like this, BTN small, Go back to your dashboard. Let me open this dashboard in a new tab. You can also see that Google ads have started displaying on the website. As I said earlier, it takes 4-5 minutes, and now you can see Google ads have started displaying on the website. I'll close it. Now open Hustle pop-up builder, newsletter pop-up. This is the one. Click on edit. Go to behavior, which is the last step. Under click, we have added pop-up head. Now give a comma to add one more. You can see comma, you can separate it by comma. It says, now earlier it was ID, this time it is class. So for class, we don't use hashtag, we use full stop, okay, which is also called period. So you can use period or full stop and then the class name, which is BTN small. Okay, this is the one. Click on update. Now when somebody clicks on this button as well, subscribe button, it will open that thing for you. Okay, now click on publish. Again, come back. Page header, we don't want blog. Let's select not the blog. Select this one. Okay. For example, so we want sidebar. If you don't want a sidebar for single blog post or blog archive page, you can remove the sidebar as well. For example, if you select blog, single blog post, if you don't want a sidebar, you can change that thing. If you don't want to display any specific thing, you can also hide it from here. Not recommended, but you can do it. Blog archive also, you can do some changes. Not needed again, but you can do some changes if you want. Main thing I don't want these things in the home page. So let me get this thing. If you want to display ticker news, by the way, you can enable ticker news on the home page. So you can see that thing, top stories. Okay. I don't want that. I want my blog to be very simple. Then hero, this slider thing. This is the hero. If you just untick it from the home page, gone. Okay. So I don't want it. So I'll just remove it. Come back. Featured items. If you see at the bottom, it says these are the featured items. If you want to display it, you can display it. Or I think this is post you may like. This is not featured items. This is post you may like. If I hide it, as you can see, that is also gone. Okay. Finally, let's change the copyright text. So this will be under footer, which is over here, copyright bar, copyright text. So till this much is fine. Copyright year and your website name. After that, this is also fine. All right, reserved. I just want to remove this end part, blog hash WordPress theme. So you can remove this much, this much. If you see my mouse cursor, this much, and publish it. Now cut this thing, come back to your website. Okay, finally, one more thing is left actually. I just noticed that the author box, if you want to display, if I go at the bottom, this is the author box. It does not say anything. It does not have your image. So if you want to control this thing, you can go back to your dashboard. Click on this Howdy Nayashik or whatever your name is. It will tell you your name. Scroll down. Under nickname, type in whatever name you want to display. So I want to display Nayashik. So once you type in your nickname, after that display name publicly, select that. Now enter your profile, Facebook link and all these links. Okay, Instagram links, LinkedIn links, enter all your links. And you can change your profile picture on Gravatar. So click on this link and you can change your profile picture. You can also add short biography. So I'll simply add this text and click on update profile. I'm losing my voice, so I'll very quickly finish it up. So you can see now it displays this thing, displays text, everything. And if you change your profile picture, it will also change the profile picture over here. One more thing actually. I want this sticky heading. If I scroll down, as you can see, the header stays with me at the top. So I'll click on customize again, and header, sticky header, I'll enable it. Okay, so that even if I scroll down, the header stays with me at the top. All right. Okay guys, so with this, we have finally completed this tutorial. I hope you guys find this tutorial helpful. If you find this tutorial helpful, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notifications. If you like this video, give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comment section below. Finally, thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.